On today's episode, we dive into Craig Jones's new foot fetish.
Is CJI going to be behind a paywall?
And a ton of listener questions.
Leave that shirt on, big man. Give her that work.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the pod. My name is Kenny. I am here today with Mr. Matthew Vega, Os Nation, BJJ. What's going on, brother? How's your week been?
Bangerang, boys. What's up? Weekend is good. Just did an ice bucket challenge. Hey, Walt, I know you listen to this. Happy to do it, but fuck you, dude. That was cold. And hopefully that gets you guys a little bit off my back for this ice bath. And also, it kind of scares me for this ice bath because that was colder than I thought. Your boy lost his breath. I don't have nuts. We all know that. But my bag went up into my asshole. It was like a whole thing. I was like, my daughter was recording and I was like, dude, it was like, bro, that was colder than I thought it was going to be. And yeah. So I nominated Little Legs. I nominated Nate. I nominated Jerry from Combat Creative. Nominated the whole team No Sleep. So we'll see whoever has the stones to do it in. And I know like Naeem on the team. You guys don't know who that is, but he did that. He's like, I did a cryo chamber. That doesn't count. I guess it's cold. I've never done a cryo chamber. I know it's cold in there. You have to wear gloves, oven mitts and shit.
Yeah.
But it ain't as cold as ice, is what I'm hearing. The shock of the ice is dumping on you. That's what we need to see.
I think it's the shock is what gets you yeah. So I was actually sitting with Nate in Discord playing some games last night when he goes, did you see Matt nominated us for the ice bucket challenge? And I hadn't seen the video yet. And I was like, man, fuck that. I did that shit in 2014. I'm not doing it again. And then I watched the video.
I did it in 14 too, yeah.
I watched the video and I was like, oh, this motherfucker is calling out fucking, mental health awareness. I was like, I can't deny the challenge now, so I will do it today.
I couldn't have picked a worse day to do it in California.
Yeah,
I know some of you guys are fucking cold and shit, but it was like 5:00 at night. It was like 61 degrees. Just, well, that's great weather. Yeah, maybe for where you live in the freaking mountains, you weirdos. But like in Southern California, that's cold as shit.
Right.
And I was like, it was like a little slight breeze. I'm like, this is not cool, dude. But we got it done. But
not a lot going on this week in the world of jiu-jitsu.
Oh, did you see the tattoo?
What? Huh?
Did you see the tattoo, Craig Jones?
No.
Craig, get on your phone right now. I want your live reaction to his newest tattoo.
On his page?
Yeah, it should be. It should be. Yeah, or on his stories or something. It's going to be all over the place. This is right up your alley, Kenny.
Craig.
This is good.
Jones. Don't see any, maybe the stories.
My man.
On his feet? Oh, walking up the stairs? Damn. So,
if you guys don't know what we're talking about, Craig Jones got fuck you
tattooed on the bottom of his feet.
On the bottom of his feet.
Oof.
Which is a pretty hard tattoo. It looks pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. That is probably very painful. I have my feet tattooed, but the tops and the sides and my toes, but not the bottoms. It will fall out. That will not stick. It's going to look like shit in about 2 months. And if he wants it to look even decent, he's going to have to go back and do it probably 2 or 3 times. Yeah, the different types of skin on your body will take ink differently. So like even just on my feet, I have the tops of my feet done and those have been done once and everything took great. It's like a not as rough as a skin, but then like my toes, I had to do those twice. And then the side of my foot, like the arch, I've had to do that like 3 times and it hasn't stuck fully. So like, yeah.
Well, confirmed on this news alone, Kenny. My man's he's pulling guard then against Gable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he wants them feet to be shown on live YouTube. He wants his feet in the air for sure. Maybe he won't play the wrestling game.
Let me ask you something, because you just said live on YouTube and I don't think that's been confirmed yet. I think if they're smart, they'll do that. But there is money involved now with investors. It's not just going off like a donation from one guy to throw this event.
Yeah.
So does that mean, there is a possibility there could be some influence as far as the production is concerned, and this could end up behind a paywall. It's a possibility. I hope not as well.
I hope not. Who's most likely to do it? Probably be
Fight
Dana.
Pass. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fight Pass. They'd be the most likely to do it, but man, I hope not. I really do.
You know what though? But if I had to, because I don't have Fight Pass, I was a subscriber of Fight Pass for years, and I used to watch like a lot of the content on there, like even not related to or not UFC main card stuff, obviously, but I used to watch like a lot of like the Undisputeds or whatever those are on there, and a lot of like I think I had Ultimate Fighter on there for a little while. But it's my time to sit down and watch television is pretty limited, and the only bits of it that I get to do now or these days are like with the wife. So I'm not watching Fight Pass anymore, so I canceled it. But if I had to subscribe to Fight Pass to watch CGI, 100% I would, because it's going to cost me $19 and then I can cancel it. It's not Flow where I'm going to have to spend $100 for a year, forget that I have it, never watch it, and then I don't remember until my account gets charged the following year for $100.
Yeah, exactly. We've numerous times said how much we despise Flow grappling. So yeah, I wouldn't mind if it was like on Netflix. Like they're starting to do live premium events. I don't know if Jiu-Jitsu's reached that goal, but they did this Jake Paul fight, Tyson. Obviously, that's a huge fight. They do WWE now.
Yeah. So did you watch? Was it SummerSlam? You said, or WrestleMania? WrestleMania. Was that on?
No. So it's just the one show. It's just the Monday Night Raw show that's on there.
Okay.
They have one show weekly that goes there.
So they
all
left
the other
USA.
stuff is still on Peacock. It's still on Peacock. But yeah, man, it's killing it. So, they did like every once a year they did a CGI event on Netflix. I'm sure everybody has Netflix.
Right. If you're listeners and you have T-Mobile and you don't know, Netflix is for free on T-Mobile. So is Hulu. And
if you're listeners and you have T-Mobile, your service is gonna suck. But also, your boy does have it. You get free MLB baseball. That's every year. That's why I have it, because I'm a sports nut. But you guys don't give a fuck about that. You guys want baseball bat chokes, not baseball bat, or break a baseball bat with the guillotine. I've never done that. Buy a Louisville Slugger and break it.
Yeah.
Have you done that, Kenny?
No, I feel like we could though. I feel like we've got the strength to make that happen.
I feel like I got the fucking body to break a bat. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, aside from Craig Jones' foot tattoo, there really hasn't been a lot of noise in the jiu-jitsu space. I did
Kenan Duarte. We saw that, right? Did we talk about that last week?
No, we did not.
Him getting beat by Nicky Rod, right? And getting a lot of backlash.
Yeah. We talked about Gordon's stance on it, where he basically called them both.
But he's getting a lot of backlash because they're saying he didn't know how to escape guard and mount, and his mount. Hey, maybe he was cooked. Maybe he was tired. Hey, you ever thought about that? Trust me, Kenan Duarte knows how to escape mount.
Yeah.
I assure you.
I can't imagine
he's a fucking monster.
I can't imagine that Nicky Rod's pressure isn't insane.
No, it's pretty good too. Yeah, I mean, they're just two good young athletes going at it, and Nicky got the best of them.
Did you watch the Mika Galval Roberto Jimenez fight last night?
I did not see it. What happened?
I just Mika got the submission, I think, by armbar.
Young phenom. We had a question in our YouTube saying, "Do you think he could end up being a GOAT one day?"
100%, I think so.
He's definitely young enough. He's a phenom. He doesn't have any health issues thus far. I don't think he has any girl issues either. So he's on pace to be there. You know what I mean? So he's definitely going to be one up there if he sticks with it, for sure.
Yeah, if he can stay healthy, he's going to be a real motherfucker to deal with over the next decade.
No, 100%.
Yeah. Brazilian, but speaks really good English.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
like Mackenzie Dern,
right.
American, but speaks good Brazilian.
I think in order to be a big, like I know that obviously in Brazil they're going to be massive, but in order to break out worldwide, I think that English speaking component is a necessity for marketability purposes.
Oh yeah,
and 100%. I think
this is where you make your money. You better learn it.
Yeah, he checks the boxes on that for sure. Because that's the thing too, is that you got to think these instructionals, like he could do an instructional in Brazilian, he could also do an instructional in English. Marketability wise and whatnot, he's not a bad looking kid at all. Obviously extremely dominant, very technical, fast, strong, just a great, I think he's got all the boxes checked to be on a Rushmore status.
You have to learn the language. Look at even UFC fighters from other countries that don't speak and have that same interpreter come up.
Yeah. The only one that gets away with it is Peloton.
There's a disconnect there. But you got guys like Marab and all these guys that are like learning English a little bit. People fall in love with him.
Right.
Look at Wei Li. Wei Li don't speak no English. She's getting better. Don't speak no English. She doesn't speak any English.
Right.
Look at me not speaking English right.
And she's been at the top.
She's getting better, and people are starting to like her a little more.
Yeah, she's been at the top of her game too for a while now, and she's just now starting to get the recognition. I think that is because she is more in the English light.
Yeah,
and we're speaking. Obviously, we're speaking from the perspective of people who live in America. Obviously, Wiley Zhang is probably a massive personality in China.
For sure.
But I don't know that because I don't live in China and I've never been there. Probably never go.
I would go there one day. Big white man, be like Jackson from Bloodsport, walking around the Bloodsport out there, big old dude.
Yeah,
bunch of little Asian people. I heard us American boys kill it out there in Japan and China. We'd kill it out there.
Yeah, I
just can't get enough. Just a bunch of.
I heard Rampage Jackson talking about that he goes out there. You know, I guess his first wife was Asian or from Japan, I think.
Bonjour, Rampage.
Yeah,
I heard like it's a good time out there. It's like purple belt. You don't have to even do jiu-jitsu. All you have to be is American and say dude, and you're out purple belting it out there. I was going to do an Asian accent right now, but I don't want to get canceled, so I'm not going to do that right now. I've been in too many what's it called? Impersonations lately. And now I got people like, do a Henner selling a car. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to do Henner Gracie selling a car. That's not what I don't want to be known for the Henner Gracie bad impression guy.
You your Henner Zordon meme, I thought it was hilarious, and I think it's one of those things where you've got to be the right generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to hit one box. Yeah, and I'm making it. I knew that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to hit for most women. I don't think it's going to hit for anybody under the age of like 35. But like our demographic, our generation, like you know, anybody that saw that was just like, oh hell yeah.
You know who it hit Henner right in the fucking nuts is who it hit. Because hey,
guys,
Rita's taking a
bro. When you said
if you go to
my seminar in Torrance, I was dying, bro.
And if you want a free seminar in Torrance, come join our women's retreat. Here, it's free, and I'm gonna sell you shit you don't need. We learned this from lesson 897 of the control the backpack. Fuck, dude.
Can I
I did it again.
I'm gonna throw a stray over at Nate here. I know this is kind of unrelated, but I
saw Nate hitting legs, bro, between his desks.
Bro.
Ah, dude. Nate.
Bro, I got that video text to me last night. I was like, what the fuck?
My man, we really hit him. Hey, Kenny, we really hurt him. We really hurt the kid.
Bro, he turned his office into an office/gym, and his webcam faces the power rack, and he'll go and he'll go hit sets in between games, And we were
My
making
man
fun,
had this.
we were making fun of him yesterday, saying like sometimes you'll just come into the Discord and you'll just see Nate on the bench and just 998, 999. Sorry guys, I'm just knocking out 10 cents of 1,000.
I get this video. Kenny's like, Nate, this is Nate last night between deaths and Call of Duty. And it's just him with the Suzanne Summers fucking 8-minute buns, fucking little leg thigh thing. He's just like laying there fucking just pushing his knees together. I'm like, Jesus, dude.
We started thinking
Nathan.
that I'm like, he's working on his legs, but they're not growing at all. And then I was like, oh,
They're growing long. Like that is a problem. His muscles are all fucked. So like when he works out, he just gets taller. He's like, fuck, I can't.
We were like, maybe he got those.
It's like me when I eat burritos, I get wider. Huh?
Those foam. You'll see this. The foam weight plates.
Oh shit! I thought that from the blur. I thought that was a fucking a sleeve for my dick, like one of those things you can like. It's like, okay, Nate. A stroker is what they call them, right?
We have a shit ton of questions. I think this is going to be a mostly questions episode.
Fuck, okay. All right, let's get to them.
Yeah, we got a lot. So let's see what we got here. Official Mushies. Who should play Frank Dux? GSP?
Do you know who Frank Dukes is?
Dukes is, I'm assuming that is Bloodsport because they're doing a Bloodsport remake.
That's Bloodsport. That's Van Damme and Bloodsport.
Yeah.
And GSP would be the guy, right? Because the accent and the
everything.
So
the martial arts training.
But I mean, I don't think he's going to be a draw for the movie. So I don't know who would play Frank Dukes, but I'm down to play Jackson. I'll grow the mullet back out. I'll be okay. Yeah. I'll be Jackson for sure. Maybe if we're doing jiu-jitsu space, Frank Dukes should be.
We'll say jiu-jitsu MMA.
We'll do GSP we'll do GSP as Frank Dukes. We'll do Kenny Kim as Kung Lee or Chun Li, and we'll do Jackson. We need a big white dude with a beard. We'll do what's his name? Who's the guy who used to rub his belly? What's his fucking name?
Dude, Big Country?
Big Country.
Yeah.
He could be fucking Jackson.
Oh, dude, he would kill it. He would kill it. He's got.
Why am I slipping on his name right now?
Oh my God.
Big Country. Dude. What? I am sorry, dude. Whatever, dude. It's CTE.
From basketball?
No, Big Country, not from MMA.
You.
Big Country.
I know, Roy Nelson. You were saying CTE.
Roy Nelson. Yeah, Roy Nelson, you're Jackson. Yeah, that'd be great.
Natural. That Jackson is his inspiration for life, it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah. He was mine for a while, dude. Love that guy. Bloodsport is the best movie of all time. If you haven't seen Bloodsport, what you need to do, I think it's on Hulu right now.
Was Jackson a professional wrestler at all? He looks like
he was not.
No,
but he was also in the Capital One commercials there for a minute. So, but yeah, he's definitely he's not a wrestler.
That's a good question. That's a very Matt fucking gauged question. Clearly, Mushies listens to the pod.
Mushi, shout out to you. You know what? Shout out to you. Thanks for all the support.
Here we go. Ghost Rider 85. If aliens changed Earth's, or if aliens challenged Earth, fuck, man. Unique New York.
Ow now, brown cow. Ow now, brown cow.
If aliens fuck, man. Okay.
I can't read. I don't matamo. Okay, sorry.
Fuck.
Sorry, Matt Hamill.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Matt Hamill.
Matt thinks a Christian's getting him into heaven. I think he's fucking.
Oh, dude. I just want to barely make it, dude. Okay.
If aliens challenged Earth's best grappler for survival of the species, who are we sending?
I'm going to send it. This is not an answer you guys want to hear. You're going to say Gordon? Is he going to say Bush? Is he going to say Hodger? No, I'm not. I'm going to send Tim Kennedy. Tim Kennedy is what I'm sending.
That's fair.
Because he's going to do some dirty shit and he's going to win.
Yeah.
He got MMA. He can avoid strikes. I can't trust these aliens.
And it's not sport. Tim Kennedy's not sports jiu-jitsu. Tim Kennedy is jiu-jitsu for killing people. Winning. Yeah.
So I'm sending Tim Kennedy.
That's a fucking good answer. That's an outside the box question or outside the box answer for
Tim Kennedy. I mean, maybe even Jocko. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Something like that. Someone who's killed.
Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna be weirded out by. I feel like Tim would like thrive on like alien blood.
I don't want Gordon McGann going Ashi, and then I went Ashi on his tentacle, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Going reverse Ashi, dude.
Then I sat in a chair in the corner and I watched.
No, Kenny, no, we're not going there.
Tentacle my
God
wife.
Damn it. Sometimes I just want to watch the alien first. No, we're not doing that. Can't stand Craig Jones. Craig Jones, all of a sudden, Craig Jones is just like, you know what? I'm on the aliens team. You can't trust him. He's a wild card. Next thing you know, he's fucking sending trannies to aliens. Shit. Can't do that.
All right. We got, here's the series. We got EG_925 earned my blue belt today. Now what? Thanks. First of all, before we dive into that, he's been listening since the beginning of the pod. He's one of our very first listener questions, actually. So shout out to you for being a long-time fucking pod supporter at this point. We're glad that you fucking jumped on board at white belt and you've rocked with us till blue. We would love to be your favorite pod till you're purple through black, brother. Congratulations. That's fucking awesome. I know that feeling. I know that first belt feeling where you're just like, fuck. There's probably a little imposter syndrome there. There's some excitement.
I cried on my blue belt.
I teared up a little bit.
Yeah, I cried. It took me 5 years.
Yeah, so I cried. A long.
It was like a black belt. I cried on my blue belt. I didn't cry on my black belt. That's how fucking weird that was. But congrats on that. Now what, dude? The world, dude. It's time to conquer the world. What are you talking about? Now what? Man, you might quit jiu-jitsu, but don't quit listening to us. That's a possibility at blue belt. You're definitely going to get a girlfriend or something like that. And you're like, well, I'm already married. You're going to get a girlfriend. Okay. Someone's going to want to be your girlfriend. Just a swag about it. There's just I'm a blue belt now. Fuck you. Who want to grab push me? I dare you. There's that whole like, what'd you say? I got a blue belt fucking, lanyard on my fucking keys now. What are you going to do about it? Like, there's that, you know what I mean? Like, there's that swag about a blue belt. Like everything's blue. Like you became the Blue Ranger. Like I only wear blue shirts now. So yeah, congrats on that. You're going to make it. You're evolving into like 2 years from now from being a real piece of shit. But like, that's cool. Like that's your purple belt. Yeah. But yeah, congrats. I'm very proud of you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now what? Work on your guard. Stop getting passed.
Now you know, like in all seriousness, now you know what jiu-jitsu is, and you know where everything is at in the kitchen. You know what I mean? You know where all the plates are. You know where the forks, the knives, the spoons. Now we got to learn how to make a meal. So good for being a good little sous chef at white belt. Let's start to cook a little bit.
Wendy Williams Studio. What's your PR and hip thrust?
I don't know, Wendy. But what I do know is I'm good for about 4 reps and I'm very happy and she's very disappointed. I've never done the hip thrust thing. Have you done the hip thrust thing, Kenny?
No,
please tell me this video if you have.
I absolutely have not done the hip thrust thing. And because Wendy Williams Studio, Wendy Williams Barber, Wendy the Barber is my wife, I do have backstory on this. So basically, my wife is a barber. She works in a barbershop. She deals with dudes all day, and she gets guys that come in. They sit in her chair. They talk about lifting, and just to throw them off, because dudes always, they know what their max bench is. They know what their max squat is. She says, what's your max hip thrust? And they all look at her perplexed, like, I don't know. I mean, probably a lot, though. You know,
I'm thinking ballpark. Set a weight for your hip thrust, Kenny, that you know you'll get, but it's high. Okay. Your max that you think you could definitely get.
I'm going
to start off. I'm going to go 315.
I'm going to say 250.
3 plates on each side, not as pop. Boom.
Well, I have that here too.
Pregnant.
Are we doing a short, like little gym content video? Or are you going to come over? We're going to do ice bath, max bench,
We'll have fucking Nate just doing 8-minute buns in the background.
Oh fuck.
The problem with me with my lifting is this bicep, dude. It's like all fucked.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can't even fucking show you, but it's got like a.
You look like Popeye when you that right there.
And it got a hole in it, though. You know what I mean? It's like a hole in my bicep. But yeah, I mean, I'll definitely knock out 225 a couple times just to show you guys I can do it. I don't know if I'm going to put 315 or anything over 300 anymore. I'm a little scared because of this thing, but I can do 225, no problem. I saw this thing, Brendan Schaub. People say my doppelganger, way more money than me, and a little tanner. But they said that he said only 1% of the world population can lift 225.
Really?
Bench.
Damn.
Yeah. And then when you think of that, you're thinking like maybe California, but you're thinking the whole world, like Somalia and Africa and,
yeah,
little Asian dudes. Like that's a lot of weight. You know what I mean? 225 for us when we're over 200 pounds is like our body weight. That should be like
right.
a problem. But real tall guys, like, do you think Nate's getting 225?
I think so. I think he could. I think
so.
Nate's a strong maybe. He's strong. He's also on the sauce now.
He is. Yeah, maybe Nick could get to 25. Maybe he's got long arms. A long way to travel.
Go. Yeah. Maybe he does
the long push.
I think he won't.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm not saying you don't have the power for it. I'm just saying like his arms are so long.
Yeah, Nate works in a gym.
Yeah,
Nate works in a gym. I won't say what he does in a gym or what gym he does, but Nate works in an actual gym.
Daycare.
And he take care. He was super into lifting for a while. So, we've had conversations in the past about you ever see online like the bullshit lifting? It'd be like, girl hits max PR, 315 bench, but then she's got her back arched and she's got her arms like way out here, so the bar comes down like 3/4 of an inch, and they're just like, oh, and I'm like,
yeah. Then she's got like a piece of fucking foam in the middle.
Yes, yeah, and she literally goes.
Still impressive. Yeah. Nate works daycare, dude. All he does is like go around to like little 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds and like say, hey, would this quad look big to you?
These are adequate legs, right?
Don't you think? What do you think about this side? It looks bigger than yours. Little fucking little
8-year-olds like barely.
Little Jackson, 7-year-old Jackson, like, that's a big leg. You got hair on it?
Oh, fuck. Mark Leg Action, best fast food spicy chicken sando, and Darce or guillotine.
Oh, the bet. Okay. It's Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Let's say Popeye's.
Popeye's spicy chicken sandwiches. When that first came out,
people fought over it.
People were fighting for it.
Yeah.
And
in Temecula.
In Temecula, yeah. I was delivering and I was like, you know what? What's the hype about? So one day, a couple months past it, I parked my UPS truck going for my lunch. I'm like, I'm going to get a spicy chicken sandwich. Let's try this. Let's see what the fucking hype is about. And I walk in and there's a black lady behind the counter and she's like, oh, honey, you here for that spicy chicken sandwich, aren't you? I'm like, damn right. She, how many you want? I was like, give me 2. She doubled me up because, big boy. 2 spicy chickens. I take a bite. I look around like, the fuck? I take another bite. I was like, this shit is fucking good. It's got like just the sauce. Well, I'm going there right after this, actually. It's got the sauce. It's got like 1 pickle. There's like no, like, and I'm like, this shit is fucking phenomenal. I was like, no wonder I would throw hands for this right now. If someone said, hey, give me that sandwich, like, the fuck, you are taking this sandwich. I'd fight somebody for it. For sure. Like the spicy, it's not even close. People say Chick-fil-A's got a good spicy chicken sandwich, and they do, the deluxe. But what's good about it is all the extra stuff, the tomato and the lettuce and the
right.
For just chicken, the spicy chicken sandwich is phenomenal. Carl's Jr. used to have a good spicy chicken, and then they fell off. They changed the Carl's Jr.
Oh,
or Hardee's from you people in the weird states. They changed their lettuce to like shredded lettuce, and I hate that. You cannot turn me off on a burger or sandwich more than shredded lettuce.
Yeah, I don't like lettuce at all.
You don't like lettuce, huh?
No,
you don't like salad?
No. Fuck. Do I like salad? No.
You don't like salad? I love salad, dude. Every kind. I like all salad, dude. Your boy is a good Cobb salad. You know what I mean?
No, don't fuck with salad at all.
little booty salad.
If I said that I ate salad, my wife would drive home from work right now. She would hear it at the barbershop. And she would drive home right now and call me out on camera.
Just leave a dude with half a fucking haircut. Hey!
The fuck you do? Yeah, I have not eaten a salad in over a decade.
Jesus, Kenny. You probably stink.
What?
You probably have the smelliest asshole.
That's not great.
God, you have some fucking veggies, dude.
I'll eat other veggies. I just don't like salad, bro.
Does he one bite carrots or what?
Just swallow them like pills.
No, I love salad. I'll go to veggies on any meal. I'll always go veggies first. I don't like hard carrots. I like mushy ones. So,
I like broccoli. That's my go-to veggie. I like asparagus.
Oh, you stink, dude. Oh my God. This guy is rancid in it.
Asparagus with cooked in some oil with some lemon pepper and some sriracha. Bed's
so low to the ground, dude. Jesus, you freaking! It's a hazard. You've set off the alarms in the house.
It's that for traction. I gotta roll out of bed and fucking sprint to the toilet.
Danny's got one of them low Asian beds, dude.
It's not on the ground, bro. It's on a platform.
I was like, the guy's sitting down, his fucking knees are up by here, and he's sitting down tying his shoes and shit. I'm like, geez. Sitting like a grasshopper.
Second part of that question, darts or guillotine?
Darts or guillotine? I'm gonna go Gilly. Just because I like the guillotine, bro.
In a fight, in my real life fights in my life, I've guillotined people twice in one fights. Before I had any like official jiu-jitsu training, it's just something I knew from. But I've never landed it in jiu-jitsu since. Maybe once. But I've never landed a Dars. And I try the Dars decently often, like from Turtle and whatnot. I can't ever quite get it.
The short arm Dars is better, I think, for guys. You lay them down and almost like finish like on top. You know what I mean? Smash them and reverse your hips.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm in what's it called? Anaconda choke, that I hit a lot.
Yeah.
But Darces, I'm not really a big Darce guy myself.
Mark was a big Darce. I remember my first, when I first started training jiu-jitsu at 10th Planet with Mark, he was fucking Darcing everybody.
Mark's gonna hook my gun up. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, guys. He's gonna put some grip on my gun, I guess.
Yeah, stippling will definitely change it.
No homo. He's not gonna put his grip on my gun. He's gonna put a grip on my gun. Shout out to you. Thank you.
Ecan2, lot of travel coming up. Any video tutorial recommendations for a new blue belt?
Well, you're gonna want to watch. Look at. I don't buy tutorials, even though I'm thinking about making one. I probably won't even buy my own. I watch TV shows. So if I'm thinking, what are your favorite shows to watch on TV? Now, Kenny watches like Love Island and shit. Kenny, you watch all that American fucking what's that called? TV?
Trash TV. Just I watch
trash.
I watch two. I watch Farmer Wants a Wife. Because it's hilarious. It's fucking
Farmer Wants a Wife.
Yeah. And then I watch the only other one I watch
is just Matt Hughes.
Okay. What's the Netflix one? Not Love Island or anything like that. It's Love is Blind. I take that back. There's another one too. Love on the Spectrum. Hilarious.
What are the? Have you seen these little clips of these two tiny little midget people? He's like, I'm the freak. He's like a little black guy.
Yeah, and she's like,
what show is that?
I don't know.
And then comes to find out that the guy's trans. He was a girl at the start off.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, this show keeps evolving. I was like, dude, this show's insane.
I just saw a clip where he was going to a trainer, like a physical trainer.
And she got all pissed, huh? She got all pissed because it's a girl.
And she said, you left a comment on her page that says, I hope to do more sessions again. And I'm like, I don't think the little disabled midget guy is going to be peeling the personal trainer, you're probably fine.
If a disabled person in a wheelchair goes down on you, is that considered roadhead? Anyways, let's get next question. Next question.
Oh my God.
It's a bad one. This is a bad episode. I'm not letting the wife listen to this one. I'm going to have to ask forgiveness of this one.
Is it weird when the vegetable tosses the salad?
Is it what?
Said, is it weird when the vegetable tosses the salad?
What's that even mean?
The person in the wheelchair. Vegetable.
Don't call him a vegetable, dude. You can't call him a vegetable, Kenny. Kenny. You can't call him a vegetable. That was not nice.
But it happened.
That's just not a nice thing to say.
Yeah.
It's not weird. I mean, everybody needs their salad touch. Someone's got to do it. No, you're not. This man refuses salad.
Carter,
like
1, 2, 3, 6,
regular
4.
Elmore Fudd over here.
How close is Freak Party BJJ to getting his purple belt? I would say within a year.
He just got farther for you asking that question, dude. That's it. Like Jason's gonna be like, oh, so there's 6 months now.
It gets pushed every time you guys ask. It gets pushed back.
And he's like, oh, no, we can't. He's expecting it. Oh yeah, that's not happening now. Kenny, is close. Kenny could be he's better than some purple belts now for sure. But that's not my call.
Matt's not my professor.
I am not his professor. I'm his meme professor, and we're on the same meme wavelength now. He'll be making memes that I already made a year ago. I'm like, dude, you're like a year behind me. You're like right behind me. You're like thinking in memes now.
Yeah, not to the level Matt thinks in memes all day. I've seen it happen many times. Mm-hmm. I've seen fucking Matt just sit and stop mid sentence and be like, and then fucking come up with an idea. But there's times I'll see something and be like, oh shit, there's a fucking jiu-jitsu meme there. And then I'll send it to Matt. He's like, yeah.
I'm thinking of a bowl of salad meme right now for Kenny.
Then I'll send it to Matt, and Matt within 5 minutes, Matt will send me the exact same meme with slightly different wording, but the exact same premise, and be like, I made this in 2023. And I'm like, fuck.
I am all over the internet, dude. You can't. I've seen it. If there's a clip, I've seen it. My algorithm is so fucked. I got a hack for purple belts. Guys, I got a hack for you guys. Okay, look it. Here's a hack for purple belts. Instagram has added this new freaking thing where you can see what your friends are liking, right? And yes, you think, man, so be careful what you like. That could get you in trouble. Or not, boys and girls. Like stuff like pages like, he's just being a good dad. Or, oh, I love this nice stuff that would melt women's heart. You like all that stuff. Because when they click on your name and they see that you've liked Soldiers Coming Home and puppy videos and cat videos and all these kind of like googly videos that really melt women's heart, they're going to think of you in a different light. And that's a purple belt pit hack. So if you are going to like something, like the cutesy stuff that's like, and it also gets the big booties off your algorithm. And God knows we need that. So like stuff women would like that make you think that you're the guy they want to be with. That's a purple belt hack.
Make an Instagram burner account, but not the account that you keep hidden. It's the account that's forward facing, and just like all the stuff that Matt said. And then when people ask for your Instagram, give them that one. And you've now curated this like he's a great guy Instagram account.
Yeah, because if you looked at my For You page,
it's not even what you think it is, guys. You guys think like, oh, it's going to be, titties and da-da-da. No, Matt's Instagram algorithm is
sometimes it's there.
up.
But guess what? Most of the time, it's not. Most of the time, it's like...
There's a fucking old guy that Matt sends me all the time that is jogging with his shirt off. This guy's got to be 60-something. And then he fucking takes the camera and he'll start the video low. And you're like, what is this? And it's like, it'll be his taint. And he'll fucking pull the phone up. Junk, and it's just like taint to junk picture to his face while he's jogging.
And he smiles all creepy. And
then I'm like, oh, fuck. Like maybe this guy's famous for being like weird, and I'll go click on his page and he has 11 followers, and one of them's Matt from 3 different Instagram accounts. I
built my algorithm brick by fucking brick, Kenny. Okay,
he's laughing because he knows exactly who I'm talking about.
These fucking guys. I find these fucking accounts where they have people trying to lip sync and they're trying to look all sexy, like ooh, like. And like their mouth's not matching the words. Like, God, dude, I love cringy ass people on the internet because I'm kind of cringy on the internet sometimes. So I do love that. So, and then I feel like when I like their shit, it just gasses them. There's nothing better than gassing people. Like, yo, bro, you've been working. I do this sometimes at work. I'm like, bro, you've been working out? And the guy's definitely not been working. He's like, yeah, you think? Ah, hell yeah. I just like making people feel good. So I'll gas people on the internet too. I also want to give a shout out to the big dudes who are leaving their t-shirts on and fucking their chicks.
What?
Shout out to you guys, dude, because you're like, you know what? I'm not going to conform to these titties. No titties on titties. This isn't a lesbian episode. This isn't lesbian shit. I'm going to leave this shirt on. You guys suck for leaving the shirt on in the pool, but like if you're gonna leave a t-shirt on in the bedroom, shout out to you guys, dude. You guys are you're still pumping away, dude. Your little legs, big belly, good job, dude.
Fuck.
Just a little t-shirt, little cheeks hanging out the back, going to lock the door. That's not me, but I know. Shout out to my bigs who are still out there doing that, still having sex with their shirts on. Having to do one of these because you don't want to
get dick juice on your
get
fucking
the goo on the bottom. You don't want to get yeah, so you gotta pull it over your head and just have like this whole fucking this whole move right here.
Any virgins listening to us right now are just like, what? This is experience. This is experience. Oh, no, old guy fucking.
I'm wrangled up over here. Good time.
This is the content you guys come for.
Guys, I've been sad the last couple weeks. I have deaths in the family and stuff. You know, I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm back.
You know what? I had a whole conversation. A buddy of mine, I'll leave his name out of this. A buddy of mine, I have another group chat, and
how fucking dare you?
And he said that he watched last week's pod and he's just like, man, when Matt was talking about his stepdad, but like he goes, that was rough for me because he also had a stepfather. He had a good dad, but a stepfather as well, a good stepfather, and he lost both of them within like I want to say a year or two of each other. And he was just like, dude, he goes, yes, I obviously losing his dad was tough for him, but he goes, losing my stepdad, he goes, I didn't think it was going to be that hard. So like hearing Matt get choked up and whatnot, he goes, that was fucking rough for me, man. And I was like, I think it resonated with a lot of people, man. Like it just it's nice to know that people. I hesitate to use the word heroes, but I mean, I think that you are that to some, you know. So when you find out that your heroes are human, and
it's just vulnerability, Kenny. You just got to be vulnerable. Like people want to see vulnerability. People don't want to see the highlights all the time. And I feel like that's the key to growing. That's the key to growing as a man. It's the key to growing as a person. That's the key to growing your social media. Show them that you're a real person.
Right.
And that's what I mean.
It's also enough to
I've been really going through it. It's been a tough month, you know.
It's nice to know that tough guys can also hurt as well. You know what I mean? And then they just hurt from different things. It's not, you know what I mean? Punching Matt in the face isn't going to hurt Matt. You know what I mean? But taking somebody from Matt that Matt loves is going to hurt Matt. So
you know, your boy cries and poops and all that stuff. It's good. it's been a real tough month for me, but you know, I believe a great man is a person who shows you the way. And, you know, I've had that. I've had a couple, pretty much everybody who has been a mentor to me in my life has moved on now to a better place. So now I got to take what I've learned and I've got to, you know, instill that into my own kids and to my own family. And and by showing them, they live forever. So that's basically what's got to happen now.
Do you do you have any nieces or nephews or anything like that?
I have,
because I know that you had an uncle that was a big influence in your life, and I just wonder if you'll get to be.
I have some
uncle.
cousins. I have some cousins, little cousins that are I'm very close to. Some of my cousins have kids my kids' age, and they all call me Uncle Matt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Even though, because we're all that close me and my cousins are so close that it's like we're brothers. So it's kind of like they call me their uncle, even though technically I'm their cousin. Yeah. But so no. None of actually, I have a nephew. I have an older sister, stepsister through my father-in-law or stepfather just passed. But he lives out of state, so I don't really talk to him very much. But I do have one legit nephew.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah,
my brother and my other little sister's 13. She better not have no kids. And then my brother just he don't want to share. He don't want to have a girlfriend. He just likes to be alone and play his games and do his thing. He don't want to like walk around Hobby Lobby.
Fair. I have two siblings, both older sisters. One of them's deceased, and also was a somebody who enjoyed a good scissor, if that makes sense. So no children there. My other older sister.
She ate the salad for you, Kenny.
My other older sister, she has two daughters that are older than my two, like 1 year older each than my two oldest kids. So like one of her kids is 24, mine's 23, and then the other one's 22, mine's 20, my middle is 21. So, but I've never met them because I didn't meet my sister until I was 26. So it wasn't like I mean, I knew she existed when I was growing up, but I didn't meet her until my adult years, and like her kids were pretty old at that point. And it's just, you know, I wouldn't say that we're close by any means. We talk here and there, but it's not like she's somebody who's super close to my life. She's just not somebody I grew up with. So it's like, I love my sister. You know, I've hung out with her a couple of times, you know, like she when I lived in Northern California, she came up and visited me a couple of weekends and like hung out with me and like, you know, sibling bonding and whatnot. But like, I've never met my nieces, and it's fine. It's like sometimes I even hesitate to call them my nieces, if that makes sense, because I just feel like I don't feel like blood equals titles, you know?
Right.
So
actions do, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, I've never,
like I would consider you a brother to me.
Yeah.
And we're not blood. You know what I mean? We might actually have both Portuguese, so there might be some connection way down. That'd be cool. We're like, we're like super late cousins somehow.
Right.
But yeah, no, actions determine what you are to me, not blood.
Yeah.
For a lot of part. I mean, I'm not going to disown the blood. You are my blood. But it doesn't mean that like I will consider you what you are unless you show me who you are.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just say like, I sometimes I feel like that uncle title is almost like I feel like it's an earned title as well. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't consider myself the uncle to my sister's children because I've never met them. So it's like that title holds no
merit.
Yeah.
I love kids, bro. Like a lot of people, especially in my work and stuff, they're like, dude, I'm having people at their house and I'll find like I didn't get invited. Like they'll have like a party or something like that. And I'm like, what's up? Why am I not getting invited? They're like, well, I don't want to bring around my wife and kids because I think I'm going to be this guy.
Right.
And like, I think I get that a lot, but like when you go down to me to the ground floor, I'm just a family man and I can evolve to any, situation. Like when I have kids in my class, I love kids. I'm not going to be like, there's no F-bombs. There's nothing. I can be as good. I have kids. Yeah. I know how to, I can be like a domesticated kitty cat real fast. And I actually like being that guy more than I like being this guy. So it's like, that's who I really am. I just try to be entertaining. So
yeah, that's fair. Did you like kids like when you were younger? Like when I was a teenager and shit like that, I wanted nothing to do with babies. Like I don't want to hold your baby. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like I'd held a baby once when I was like maybe 12 and it puked on me. And like, that was it for me. And then even when I was like a little kid, when I was like 5 or 6 years old, I would like tell my mom, like, I don't like babies. Babies are dumb. They don't talk.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong there.
Yeah.
But I think from the biological father standpoint, I'm not missing stuff from that. I think I always wanted to like rewrite that wrong with my own kids. So I remember I can like 13 years old remembering like I want kids.
Yeah.
I can't wait to have kids someday. So I could be what he's not. You know what I mean? So I think I always wanted kids from that situation. You know what I mean? So I've always loved kids. I've always liked kids. I've always connected with kids. You can find me still at the kids table at Thanksgiving. Very easy. They'll be like, "Oh, we don't have enough tables here." Oh, Matt will sit at the kids table. Like for sure. 100%. There's been times where all the wives go to In-N-Out or wherever, and I'm by myself with the kids at our own booth, and we're just all playing games. So, I just like kids, like not in the Epstein way, but I like the youth. I like to hang out with them. I like young minds. I like being a part. I like making them laugh. I don't know, man. It's like hanging out with kids.
Me being a girl dad, I've 3 daughters.
You know why you have 3 daughters, right?
Yeah, I'm well aware, dude.
You cry in sex. You're emotional.
Oh, that's
He's
why?
an emotional lover.
I thought it was a Sky Wizard playing a
my daughter cried. It was emotional. It was a very good episode for us.
Yeah. My
son was a lot of like, oh yeah, yeah. Boy, it's how you release it, Kenny.
Yeah, I now when I meet young kids, like because I have 3 daughters, I guess I just know how to connect with little girls. You know what I mean? Like being the dad to 3 of them. And but little boys, I feel like I almost, because I never had a son, And then again, my dad sucked so bad at being a dad that it's like I don't know how to like make that little connection with little boys.
Yeah.
So
now I get it. I mean, narcissism was a real thing in the generation before us.
Yeah.
I saw that thing where it's like, you have kids. A lot of us were raised by our grandparents. Our grandparents made a big role in a lot of people our age's life. And then you assume when you have kids that, okay, well now our parents are going to be the ones that are going to do what our grandparents did for them. And then our parents are like, hell nah, well, I'm going camping.
You know what they say? So they say that and it's kind of a fucked up thing to think about, but like when you're a parent and you see the way that your parent responds to your children, like how involved they want to be, that's an indication of if they wanted to actually be a parent or not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So with my mom, my mom fucking loves all my kids, would do anything. Like all she wants to do is like crafts and like, let's bake and let's make food and let's make ice cream. And like, she wants to like all the things. And that's because my mom had an awesome grandma. I remember my mom spoke so highly of her grandmother. But my mom's parents, my grandpa was pretty cool. Like he'd take me fishing, stuff like that. We go camping a lot when I was a kid, but like my grandma, super sweet lady, but like she just was very kind of set. Both of my grandmothers were kind of set in their ways. Like they just, wanted to do their thing kind of a thing. So whereas like my wife, her grandmother is the sweetest lady and adores her grandchildren. And, there's other people, I'll use my dad as an example. Dad sucked as a grandparent, you know what I mean? But my dad sucked as a dad too. So, and I don't think he really wanted children. I think he wanted to be.
Feels good sometimes.
Yeah. I think he wanted to be a wild single guy and ended up with a kid and, like when I was a kid and I would go visit my dad, I didn't realize it until I became an adult. But like my dad would pawn me off on like my grandmother, my aunts, because my cousin was, same age as me or close in age. So he would just dump me at my aunt's house for like a week and then like go do his thing. And I'm like, oh, he's working. My dad was a DJ in a nightclub. He wasn't working during the daytime. He was fucking doing what he was just living the rest of his life without me there for the week. So, I think about little things like that. It's just like, as
my dad, same thing. My dad, my grandma used to tell me this story about like, your dad just came to me one night, like the first night he had you, and he knocking on my door. It was like 6 p.m. and he was like, help me, Mom. And then you just started living here. I'm all like 2 hours. My dad gave up on me in 2 hours at his house. Came up to his mom's house like, Mom, help me. And just like dropped me off. And just Bailey. My big old head fucking here I am. Like, so I'm like, dang, I used to think that was like, dang, man, he didn't even try like to like soothe me, give me a bottle, wipe my ass, like something, like, dude,
nothing. Yeah.
So, yeah. So like, I like only been in my dad's house like 3 times my whole life. He's been in a house his whole life. I've only been in there like 3 times, and he lived right down the street. Like literally, I could walk his house in like 30 seconds. And like, he would come up and be like, hey, and he asked my mom, his mother, my grandmother for money. Could I have some money? And he'd like, what's going on, kid? It was like the kid from the Angels in the Outfield. Like, Dad, I was like, where you going? He'd be like, later. I wouldn't like, there's like no interaction at all. Like no, like playing sports, no. Oh, man, it's got a basketball game. It's 5 minutes down the road. Do you want to go? I'll be there. It'd just be me looking out there, like looking in the stands, like, and then my grandma's like, he didn't come. I'd be like, damn it. It was like a whole like Disney trauma hood. I live like the American kid, like no dad infomercial, dude. It was me.
You
like,
want to know that I'm going to say this, and I hopefully you've seen the movie and you know exactly what I'm talking about. But there's a part in a movie that's comedy, and when I say this part, it resonated with me so much, even though it's meant to be funny. But I'm like, that was my life. There's a part in Talladega Nights at the very end where Ricky Bobby's dad shows up to Talladega, the last race of the night, and he goes to the booth, and the ticket booth people are always talking about like he leaves a pair of tickets at every race. And his dad comes up and he goes, 2 tickets for, Ricky Bobby Sr., whatever the dad's name is, and they hand him the tickets, and he turns around and goes, 2 tickets for sale.
You think of what I'm thinking about?
Aim for the bushes, brother.
Aim for the bushes. My name is Matt at Host Nation BJJ. This is Kenny at Freak Party BJJ. Follow us on all our social medias, YouTube, Discord. Get the Instagram up to 7,000. We really, really appreciate it. Kenny's doing an ice bucket challenge today. Look out for that this week. That'll be hilarious. We just appreciate everything. It was a very slow jiu-jitsu week this week, so we didn't have a lot of fun details. But you know what? Craig Jones got a fuck you tattoo on his feet, and we have a love you tattoo on ours. So have a good weekend, guys. Stay strong, stay injury free, and choke somebody. Os.